Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. Let's talk some more about economics, okay? Because that's very important topic, and we'll get back to mathematics later. But we'll talk about economics, okay? So, President Trump, all his theories, okay, is very uneducated, uh, right? I mean, hits and misses, just like everybody else. I I like him building southern border wall. We need that, right? Because uh, illegal immigration, that's not right. Okay, so building southern border wall, I 100% support that. It's a good idea. All right, but again, hits and misses. President Trump, sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong, just like everybody else. Okay, so he came up with this theory: China manipulating their currency exchange rate. That's wrong theory. Okay, he doesn't understand how currency exchange works. Okay, so let's try to understand what's currency exchange rate. Okay, all right. It's easy. It's supply and demand. Okay, so America, American ingenuity, right? America are very inventive people. Americans. So iPhone, Macintosh, right? IBM, Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, Walmart, Costco, right? Yeah, American ingenuity. Americans are very, very inventive people. They love inventing brand new stuff, and not everything that comes out of America is good. Okay, they make some bad invention too, like tattoos, piercings, LGBT, gay marriage. They're horrendous things, right? Sugar fetishism, all that stuff. But by and large, American ingenuity, okay, yeah, they come up with good products like Microsoft, IBM. You have like this iPhone, Macintosh, MacBook, Windows, and floppy drive back in the days, flash drive. Yeah, yeah. So because like, and then yeah, you have like Butterfinger, Snickers, Pizza Hut, Almond Joy, Mound, all these candies like Kisses, Harsh, chocolates, and you have donuts. Yeah, the products that sell, American products, McDonald's, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut, right? So American products, they're so popular, and to buy American products, you need dollar. For foreigners, foreign countries, they love American products like Hollywood movies, hip hop, country, whatnot. Okay, music, songs, movies, Star Wars, and Superman series, right? So American products are so popular in other countries, and to buy American products, you need dollar. Why? Because that's American currency. I mean, we cannot use this Korean won or Japanese yen or Chinese yuan in America or Mexican pesos, British pounds, sterling. You cannot use foreign currency in America to buy American products, right? You need dollar, right? So because American products are so popular and in demand, it's like auction, right? Yeah, it's seller's market, auction situation. Yeah, so that's why dollar became very popular because money is mirror image. reflection, shadow of products. When American products are very popular, then dollar is mirror reflection of American products, American currency, mirror reflection. Okay, so that's why dollar goes up. Exchange rate. It's all about this relative popularity between two countries' products. That's how currency works. Okay. So Mr. President Trump, he doesn't understand this. Okay, he doesn't know anything about economics, right? So yeah, there's no such a thing as currency manipulation. It's in, well, it's no countries do that. Why? Because it will cause inflation, and inflation is bad. All right, so President Trump's theory, Chinese manipulating currency. There's no such a thing. Okay, because Chinese people, they are not as absurd, dumb as President Trump. Okay, so President Trump's theory, yeah, Chinese people, Chinese government, they print a lot of yuan, Chinese currency, so that they have some, they lower the exchange rate, currency exchange rate. No, it that's not how it works. Okay, so yeah, Chinese government, they are smart people. Okay, so they don't just print out Chinese yuan because it's gonna cause inflation in China. Okay, so they don't do that. President Trump, right? Yeah, he's liar. He lie a lot. Come up with all these wrong theories, and so why does he hate China so much? Because China is a very strong country, so he just wanna pick a fight with big boys. Alright? That's why he hates China. He want to compete. Just wanna pick a fight, right? He's like a child. Very childish, right? Yeah. Baby Trump. Yeah. But it's good that he brought up that issue, and it's good that Miss Greta Thunberg brought up that climate change issue because they asked the right questions. President Trump, Greta Thunberg, okay, Miss Thunberg, they asked the right questions, okay, but they got the answer wrong. But we met the challenge, and we answered their questions correctly. Okay. So yeah, it's good that they asked important questions. Because those are important questions. Okay. Yeah, they just got the answer wrong. But hey, we are only human, okay? So it's okay to make mistakes. All right. So I was watching some documentaries, okay, about bears, Alaskan bears. British people, they make good documentaries, right? So some of them came to Alaska and made documentaries about Alaskan bears, right? Yeah, yeah, huge fan. I'm a huge fan. Okay, so there are not that many bears, right? It's a food hierarchy triangle. Okay, this stable, right? That's why all the coastal line is like cocktail glass shaped. Okay, mountain, triangular, right? Because you have gravity, right? That's why triangle is very stable structure. It's because of gravity, right? If it looks like this inverse triangle, it will fall. Okay, the gravitation. So that's why triangle is stable structure, and you have two mountains, like M, right? Two mountains, two triangles next to each other. That's mountain range. In the middle, you have valley. Okay? So the void, the valley, air, water, fluid, yeah, they are like reverse triangle shape. Why? Because they are lighter than earth, solid, mountains. Okay? So valley is like reverse triangle because mountains, they are the correct triangle, right? So between two mountains, you have valley, river, pond, lake, even ocean, sea. Okay, that's cocktail glass shape. That's where water gathers. So in economics, same way, triangle. That's the most stable structure. Elites, apex, predators, right? Like tiger, bald eagle, snake, bears, humans, elites, rich people, CEOs, celebrities, okay? They're just top 1%. And Mr. Karl Marx, he doesn't quite understand science, right? Mr. Karl Marx, he doesn't quite understand mathematics, physics, biology, right? So he imagined that, oh, let's defy that. Communism, socialism, equality. But look at communist countries: Cuba, North Korea, Soviet Union, China. They tried that, they pretended that, but it didn't work. Why? It's law of the nature, triangle. You have carnivores, herbivores, and plants. Below that, yeah, objects like water, air. Okay? That's just how nature works. Triangle, the most stable structure. Yeah, food chain, ecological hierarchy, pay grade. Communist countries, they are not egalitarian at all. Income equality, no. I look at North Korea, Mr. Kim Jong Un, right? He's the only obese person in North Korea. Why? He got all the money. Communist country. Cuba, Mr. Fidel Castro, he's the only obese person, right? I even look at America. President Trump, right? Very rotund, this overweight, right? Yeah, Fidel Castro, you see, he's the only rich man in Cuba, communist socialist country. Okay, that's not income equality at all. So Soviet Union, yeah, Mr. Joseph Stalin, Lenin, Gospodin Lenin, Gospodin Stalin. You go to North Korea, you have Mr. Kim Jong Un, his father, his grandfather, right? The Kim dynasty in North Korea. They are the only rich people, very rich people. And so, communist, socialist countries, they tend to be dictatorial, tyranny. So that's even worse, even bigger concentration of money, power, and fame. Okay, this communism is about equality, right? But communist countries, they are not equal at all. It's all about elitism, concentration of money, power, and fame. So self contradiction right there. Okay, so communism, it doesn't work. There's no such a thing as communism. Okay, it doesn't exist. Yeah, Mr. Karl Marx, in his infinite wisdom, he imagined communism can exist, but no, it doesn't. It cannot exist. You can only imagine its existence, but many countries tried communism. Okay, it ended up being triangular income inequality. Okay, so it just doesn't work. Okay, all right, we'll take 5 minutes, and then we'll talk more about whatever. No. So we are still talking about economics, right? Communism. Um, yeah, communism appealed to a lot of young people because young people they are very sympathetic to poor people, right? Yeah, communism. Yeah, I mean you can appreciate that their sympathy, right? Uh, so sense of justice. Yeah, they got some understandable reasons, but it's theoretically unsound ideology. Why? Because they advocate communism. They advocate for violence, overthrow of this bourgeoisie by proletariats. You cannot advocate for violence. No, that's one of many reasons why communism is so wrong. Okay, you cannot advocate for violence. No. Violence, it just doesn't work. Just like Jesus said, those who rise with a sword shall perish with a sword. So violence doesn't work. Okay, so, yeah. And also, communism is based on materialism, right? Human being, Homo sapiens, with just some biological machinery. Well, yeah, we have physics, but we also have metaphysics, some spirituality. Okay, so communism, they hate religion. They deny religion. Okay, because they see human being, Homo sapiens, as some biological machinery, materialism, right? I mean, Madonna sang this Material Girl. She didn't write that song, okay? It's written by some professional songwriters, mostly Skies. It's a nice song. Material Girl. Yeah, I love that song. Okay, I was listening to that a couple of days ago on the radio. It's very charming song, right? Very well written lyrics. So where Mr. Karl Marx erred is that he assumed human beings are material beings. So money is what determines happiness. That's why he advocated for free handouts. Just give money to everybody. Then everybody will be happy. That's a wrong assumption to make. Big error. Okay, because money cannot buy happiness. Okay, this is country music, right? American country music. Yeah, money cannot buy everything, but money can buy you SUV and pickup truck, and I think is this a joke or a country song? I don't know, but you get bored. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you're a car mechanic, if you fix trucks as a hobby, that's about education, how to fix cars, right? Yeah, that's not money. Yeah, you go under the hood or under the car and you fix your trucks. You enjoy that. That's your hobby. Oh, that's great. But that's not money. That's education, knowledge. That's what makes you happy. Okay, so happiness is not about money. It's about education. It's about learning something new. That's what can make you really happy. Okay. Physics versus metaphysics. Okay. So because God created us, Homo sapiens, after His own image. God did not create animals after His own image. No, God created Homo sapiens, humans, after His own image. So some part of us is like very much like God. Metaphysics, knowledge. You can only be happy by being conforming to this godly nature in us. Metaphysics, knowledge, wisdom. Okay, that's the only way we can be truly happy. Okay, right. We take a break. Okay, so it's Sunday morning. Okay, so I gotta go to bathroom, have some bowel movement. Okay, so all right, we'll take like 10 minutes break. Okay, all right. About 10 minutes. So Okay. So we are talking about economics, okay? Economics is a lot easier than mathematics, okay? But at the same time, it's more important. All right. Let's do some idealism, all right? Humanology, called framework. Yeah. Uh, it's hot. Uh, okay. Dualism. We are not saying dualism must die. We are not saying that. It die means two. Okay, so double dualism. I mean, we could have named it as bi-dualism, but we rather call it di-dualism because D and D they tend to rhyme. It's easier to say. Okay, so all right. So first, I want to talk about this. Okay, di-dualism in zoology, the animal world. Uh, Big animals like whales, elephants, or apex predators. So big animals like bears, there are only few of them, right? Big animals, there are few. Small animals, there are a lot of them, like ants, fish. Okay, so that's uh, dualism in nature. Food hierarchy, triangular, right? Food chain, right? So that's dualism right there. Okay, small animals, there are plenty, many of them. Okay, but big animals, big sized animals, there are only few of them. Okay, so that's dualism right there. Okay, now the next dualism, mathematics and economics. Okay, okay, your two objects. All right, you have math and economics. Okay. Uh, in terms of difficulty and in terms of importance. Yeah, math is very difficult. Well, it's not that important, okay? Economics, very important, but it's not difficult at all. It's easy. So diagonal right there. Okay, so your two objects, and that's kind of physics, and the quality, characteristic of them, metaphysics. Okay, so yeah, that's how you do this diagonal thing. Okay. Let me chat with my friends a little bit. Okay, give me 1 second. I talked to my parents in Korea yesterday on the phone, and oh, they are doing very well. So, yeah. Let me chat with my friends. Okay. So. Yeah, just hanging with my friends. Okay, good. So, I'm not quite ready to get back to mathematics yet. Okay, we'll talk more about communism. All right. Uh, so we don't need any more whiteboard here. Okay, so okay, and give me 1 second. So communism, yeah, it's wrong theory, but they asked the right question. All right, they just got the answer wrong. All right, so like Mr. Sigmund Freud, Mr. Karl Marx, Mr. Albert Einstein, okay, the three European Jews, they asked the right question, but they got the answers wrong. All right, so yeah, European Jews, okay. I'm not anti-Semitic. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I love Jesus. He's Jewish. All right, so, and I have many Jewish friends. Okay, so I'm not anti-Semitic at all. Okay, so don't get me wrong. And so, uh, so communism. Uh, yeah, well, some of the ideas are sound like community property concept, and I think I told you this before, but America adopted many of that communism concept, community property. What's that? Insurance or social security, taxation, all this welfare program, taxation, that's kind of redistribution of wealth, community property, right? Big pool of money, right? Insurance fund, pension fund, retirement fund, all that, or your savings account, checking account, whatever, big pool of money like banks, insurance money, okay? It's like taxation, okay? Or big corporation, right? Just taking small money from everybody, okay? That's taxation, okay? Insurance premiums is just like tax, okay? So now they have big pool of money and it get invested to businesses, small or big, okay? That's community property, right? Yeah, yeah. It's not about get loaned out to businesses. No, it get loaned out to us. Car loan, home loan, right? Yeah, personal loan. From where? Yeah, tax money, insurance money. They big pool of money, okay, big corporation, whatever, yeah, it get invested to people, redistribution of wealth, even in America, okay, yeah, that so communism isn't 100% wrong. They got something right, okay, so hits and misses, just like everybody else, okay, yeah. uh, Let me check with my friends, okay, okay, communism, all right, so yeah. So currency exchange rate, okay, so dollar is very popular, okay, uh, but if you compare American dollar and Bangladesh currency, uh, people say Bangladesh or Vietnam or whatever, Philippines or whatever other countries, developing countries, okay, like Kenya or Sudan or Zimbabwe, okay, if you compare the exchange rate between American dollar and those developing countries, okay, people say that people in Bangladesh or Zimbabwe, they only make what $10 a month, so they are very poor countries. That's wrong. That's misunderstanding of currency exchange rate. Okay, because people who make $10 worth in Bangladesh, they get by with $10. Why? Because exchange rate, all right. Okay, $10. How many McDonald's hamburgers can we buy with $10? Maybe 10 burgers, right? So if person in Bangladesh or Zimbabwe, if they make $10 per month, so does that mean they eat 10 burgers a month? No. Okay, so it does not mean they are poor people, not at all. Okay, because it's currency exchange rate difference. Okay, so $10 in Bangladesh or Zimbabwe, you can purchase 1 month worth of food. So if you eat 3 hamburgers a day, for example, then 3 times 30, 90, let's say 100, okay? With $10, you can buy 100 hamburgers in Bangladesh or Zimbabwe. Okay? 100 burgers with $10. So if dollar is a burger price, then $10 you can buy 10 burgers in America, but 100 burgers in Bangladesh or Zimbabwe. Okay, so currency exchange rate is like 10 to 1. Okay? Yeah. So it does not mean they are poor countries. No. Then what does it mean? It means relative popularity of the products in Bangladesh and products in America. Relative popularity of products in two countries. That's exchange rate. Why? Because currency is mirror reflection, mirror image of products in the country. Okay. So so-called pundits in media, okay, not very smart, right? All these journalists, they study journalism, communication art, right? That's what they're majoring. But they have humongous power, right? But not very smart people, okay? They don't understand economics, okay? But some of them are smart journalists. I have many friends who major in journalism and who are journalists, okay? Some of them are smart, right? But they have a humongous power though. Yeah, you have this Mr. Anderson Cooper in CNN. Not very smart, right? He's handsome, but not smart at all. But he got humongous power, money, power, fame, right? And you have Miss Rachel Maddow, right? Not very smart, okay? She's funny though. I like her. I kind of like her, okay? I mean, she and I, we disagree in ideological terms, right? Yeah, she's LGBT member, but I think she's funny. Okay, so how about Miss Ellen DeGeneres? I don't think she's funny at all, and I don't know why she's so famous. Is it because she's LGBT member? I don't think she's funny, and but Rachel Maddow, I think she's funny. I think she's hilarious. Okay, so I kind of like her. Okay, uh, I don't like the fact that she's LGBT member, but I can kind of see why she got the job in MSNBC. Okay, because uh, I kind of like her a lot. Okay, a little bit maybe. I just don't like. I regret the fact that she's LGBT member. But hey, we all make mistakes, right? She can repent. Hopefully, she does. All right. But she has good sense of humor. Okay, so Mr. Anderson Cooper, I kind of like him too. He's a very handsome guy, LGBT member. Okay, well that's regrettable, but hey, nobody's perfect. Okay, so he's a good-looking guy. Okay, very handsome man, and yeah, it's regrettable that he's LGBT member, but hey, nobody's perfect. Okay, so what? What? Just expressing my opinion. Isn't America supposed to be a free country of freedom, home of the brave? Isn't doesn't U.S. Constitution guarantee the freedom of speech? I mean, I love everybody. Okay, no matter what ideology that they may have, they may subscribe to. But I do criticize ideologies, not people. No, just ideologies, because we are all humans, right? Yeah, I'm drinking now. Don't drink too much, okay? I don't drink too much. Yeah, I start drinking in the morning, so what? I don't drink that much at all. Because after a while, after I get my feel, I stop drinking and I start eating. Then I go to bed. And that's what weekend is for, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're taking a break from mathematics, okay? So So I'm running for president, right? I'm not asking you to vote for me. No, you vote for whoever you want. I'm just giving you an option. Okay, I'm running for president. Alaska says Senate, so uh, you can vote for me. Okay, you can write down my name because most likely my name won't be in the ballot. Okay. Um, well, Alaska State Senate, yeah, my name will be on the primary, but I will never get past primary because I'm openly pro-choice. What can I say? So I never get past primary because primary, Republican primary, they will never vote for me. I mean, some Republicans are pro-choice too, okay, but there are very few of them who are pro-choice, okay. So yeah. So why am I pro-choice? Yeah, this is America, right? I mean, if you wanna have kids, yeah, get married. We recommend same race, opposite gender marriage. That's what we recommend. If you're gonna have kids, okay? If you can have kids, all right? But yeah, family is important, all right? Having kids important, right? But there are some of us who just wanna date as opposed to get married and have kids. Some of us don't want that, right? Like me, for example, I don't want to get married. I don't want to have children. No, no. So it's about freedom, diversity, right? So uh, that's why I'm pro-choice. Okay. So I'm not exactly Republican. Okay. I don't subscribe to every single item in this Republican Party agenda. Well, because I have my own agenda. All right. So I don't know who came up with this list of things in the Republican Party platform. I don't agree with all of them. I agree with some of them, perhaps most of them. But when it comes to pro-life, pro-choice, I'm pro-choice. I have my own agenda, my own ideas, my own backbone. I'm not Republican Party machine, puppet, parakeet. No, I have my own ideas. Okay, so I don't know who came up with all those list of things in the Republican Party platform, but guess what? I'm smarter than all of them combined. So my ideas are better than those Republican Party people's ideas. I'm smarter than all of them combined. Okay, so I believe in God, Jesus. So I believe I'm a child of God. So I kind of am like God because I'm His child, resemblance, father, son. I'm not Jesus. I'm one of many children of God. Okay, I'm Christian, right? So yeah. So God said, "I am that I am, Jehovah." Yeah, like Je suis, I am Jesus, right? Jehovah. So yeah, I am who I am. I am what I am. I don't have to define myself according to the Republican Party platform. No, I don't need any citation, reference to Republican Party agenda. No, I am who I am. I am that I am, just like God is who He is. Right? Father, Son, parent-children resemblance, metaphysically speaking, all right? Inheritance. Yeah. So I'm pro-choice, right? Then what do you do with the fetus? Yeah, don't dump them into dumpsters. That's disrespectful, right? So aborted fetus, yeah, use those aborted fetus to save lives. Stem cell research, whatever research, medical research. Yeah, use aborted fetus to save lives. Biological, medical research, materials, and to save lives. Okay, what's wrong with that? Because uh, legal or not, abortion will happen. Why? Uh, because some women they don't want to have children, but they have their adult private lifestyle, right? So unwanted pregnancy it happens, and whether it's legal or not, abortion will happen because not every woman want to have children all the time, and contraceptives it's not 100%. Okay, it fails sometimes. So unwanted pregnancy will happen. So abortion, whether it's illegal or legal, it will happen. But there's demand for it, and there will be supply. Okay. So Republican Party people, okay, yeah, they're smart and they're surprisingly open-minded. I'm Asian, right? But I have many friends who are Republicans, and also who are Democrats too. Okay, so they are all fantastic people. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Come on, I need some vocal rest. All right. Okay, let's take a break. Let me take a picture of this. Okay. Enjoy the morning sunshine. Okay, let's talk about guns. All right, Canada, Mr. Prime Minister, whatever, Canada, Mr. Justin Trudeau, not the smartest person in Canada, right? He's a handsome guy, charming, like Mr. Governor Gavin Newsom. Yeah, he's a handsome man, right? Yeah, very charming. So why do people vote for these good-looking guys, but they're not very smart, you know? I guess they just want to see those handsome men again and again and again on television. Like, maybe that's why they vote for them. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Gavin Newsom, Mr. Justin Trudeau, young handsome men. Well, so I mean, why don't people just make them actors, models instead of presidents, governors, prime ministers? If they want to see them on television, turn them into actors, models. So let's talk about guns, okay? Yeah. When I was in Texas, I had concealed carry license, hand carry, concealed handguns. Okay. When I was in Texas, I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, so I loved guns. Okay, I had 5 guns, but they have these strict rules, right? I had to store my weapons in the army base at first, okay? Because I was a U.S. Army soldier, okay? They have very strict rules about guns and okay. So give me one second. Yeah, this flare, whatever, reflection. Yeah, so yeah, during the weekend on Friday, yeah, I had to sign out my own guns from Army Arsenal. Uh, for a while, they had me do that. Yeah. Why? Because I was kind of first time user of private weapons, so yeah, they were very strict about that. Okay, so army regulation. Okay, it's about discipline. It's about rules. They don't make it easy, right? Because when I was in the army, I didn't have a house. I rented an off-base apartment. Okay, so after the deployment, after we came back from Afghanistan, okay, so yeah, they have some rules about that. Okay, you're junior enlisted soldier, you're living in an apartment, and then you have to store your private weapons in the army base at first. Later on, yeah, after period of time, then yeah, you can have it in your apartment. Okay, because army is about discipline, rules. Okay, they don't make it easy, which is very good. It's very good discipline. Army, to me, is like a school. All right. Yeah, training, right? Education, right? Like Jesus said, go through the narrow path because the road to perdition is wide, right? Yeah, army is kind of like that. Do the hard right, not easy wrong. U.S. Army maxim. Okay, so yeah, so they had us do that. Okay, store your weapons in the arsenal. You have to sign out on Friday if you want to go to range during the weekends. Okay, so they had us do that for some period of time. After that, yeah, no accidents. So we can trust you. Yeah, you can store in your apartment. Okay, so it was kind of mandatory rule for everybody. I mean, junior enlisted soldiers who live off base in our apartment. Okay, so and I was just one of them, subject to these rules. And after some couple of months, no accidents. Okay, now we can trust you. You learned it well. Okay, so yeah, take your weapons home. Okay, so yeah, I went through all that training. Okay, so in Texas, they have some strict gun laws. It's conservative state, but they still have strict rules. Concealed carry license, I still have it. It's expired, but you wanna see it? I show you. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, yeah, I grab my wallet. Okay, so it's my memento memorabilia. Okay, from Texas, good old Texas. I show you. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Let me get some more water. Alaskan tap water. Yeah, up here in Alaska, okay, we have tundra, so we have very ice cold water all summer long. Okay, tap water, well based. They sink the well, right? Oh, it's fantastic water, man. Alaska water, love it. Okay, Texas memorabilia, concealed carry license. Right there. Okay. Concealed handgun license. Yeah, it's like driver's license, right? There's a written test about Texas gun law. I had to study it, and I did. I passed. And there's also this the written in driver just like driver's license, right? Written test and driving test, right? So we have to have this concealed handgun carry license. We have to take classes, okay, about Texas gun law, safety, right? So I studied and passed the written test, and then gun range, right? Yeah, I passed that too. Okay, so I got my Texas concealed carry handgun carry license. So Texas, it's like this. You have to conceal your weapon. Okay, that's Texas. But in Michigan, uh, there's news about armed protesters, right? They went to Capitol, yeah, Lansing, Michigan. Okay, I stopped by that town. Yeah, the Michigan State University. Okay, I stopped by. Right. Yeah, the Trojans, something like that, right? Uh, Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, that's Badgers, and Ann Arbor, Michigan University, Wolverines. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't watch football, but I know the names. Cornell University, something like Big Red, right? Yeah, some football teams. I just know the names, okay? Michigan football team, Wolverine, like blue and yellow, right? Yeah. Big M for Michigan. So they say Michigan gun law, like you have to show it. You are not allowed to conceal it. In Texas, you should not show it. You have to conceal it. In Michigan, you have to show it. You should not conceal it. Texas, you have to conceal it. You cannot show it. All these gun laws, right? Yeah. Well, up here in Alaska, we don't have any gun laws. Okay, you can conceal it, you can show it, whatever. Why? In Alaska, we need guns. Why? Because we have bears. They come knock on the door. Hey! Knock knock. Hello, I'm a bear. Knock knock. Not this house, because we don't have mountains around here. It's just residential neighborhood. We do have moose. We have bald eagles. Okay. We have seagulls, woodpeckers, rabbits, chickadees. But we don't have bears. Not this neighborhood, because we are far away from the mountains. Okay. Uh, but in Alaska, yeah, a lot of residential neighborhoods are at the foothill of mountains, and they have grizzlies. People we cook, right? And bears, they smell food, so this mountainous neighborhood, even in Anchorage, there are bears. Yeah, Chugach National Park, Chugach National Forest, they're bears. Okay, so when I go hiking to the mountains in Alaska, yeah, I carry my weapon. And also bear spray too. Also mosquito sprays as well. Okay. So I have my gunny sack, waist sack, and I put loaded hand carry gun on my knapsack, waist sack, okay. Mosquito spray, bear spray, okay. Because you have to. Okay, we are bears and mountain bears. They are hungry bears. Okay, to them, we Homo sapiens, we are like lunch, easy prey. Okay, bears, they are bigger, stronger, and faster than us. Homo sapiens. Okay, we are just their lunch. The bears, they are very smart. Bears, they're smart. Okay, most likely smarter than your dogs. Okay, bears are smart animals. Okay? They're extremely intelligent. They learn, adapt, and adjust. They can stalk you. They're good hunters. They can be very surreptitious. They know how to learn new things. Very intelligent. All right, bears are very smart. How do I know? Well, I've seen bears and only black bears out in the wild, grizzlies and polar bears in the zoos, in documentaries, right? I look into their eyes, the way they behave. I can tell they're extremely smart. Okay, bears are smart. Yeah, let's take a break, okay? Because my hair is, I'm sorry, it's kind of oily. During the weekends, I don't really take a bath, right? Unless I have to go out. But nowadays, yeah, there's no going out, right? So let's take 5 minutes break, okay? My hands are oily, all right? So I gotta wash my hands. So okay, let's take 5 minutes. Okay. So, did I say I'm smarter than all of the Republicans combined? Maybe it's not fair to say that, right? So let's flip it. Let's put negative sign on it. So logical negation of that proposition would be, yeah, my ignorance, my dumbness is bigger than all of their ignorance combined. How about that? Does that go down better? My dumbness, my ignorance is bigger than all of theirs combined. How about that? Okay? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Republicans, no, yeah, they're not that ignorant. They're smart. I learn from them. My lips are too dry. I gotta put some lip balm. Okay, so we're talking about guns, all right? So yeah, in Alaska we need guns because there are bears. When I go hiking, I have to get ready for it. Okay, when I go hiking or camping, yeah, I carry my gun. I'm not gonna show you. It's just handgun. Okay, the cheapest I could get is 40 caliber, right? Semi-automatic handgun. Okay, pistol. But I'm not in liberty to show you. Okay, it's just a gun. Okay. I took it once in a gun range. Okay, yeah, it works. All right, so when I go out there hiking, I have to have a gun with me because there are bears. Okay, and Alaska is very empty place. Okay, so when you go to a park, many times there's nobody, but there are bears, and they can smell us, and we are their lunch. Bears, mountain bears especially, oh, they're hungry. We easy prey. We are not like moose. We are Homo sapiens. We are weak, slow. So bears, they're bigger, stronger, and faster than us. We are easier to catch for bears than moose. Moose, oh, they're strong, they're fast, they're big, right? But Homo sapiens, we are not big, we are not strong, we are not fast. So for bears, easy meal. So that's why we need guns. So in Alaska, we don't have gun laws, right? Because we are bears, okay? So okay, yeah. But back in Texas, right? Yeah, I had 5 guns. It's like I had revolver. Oh, love revolver, right? Yeah, Beatles album revolver, whatever. Yeah, so like I have revolver 6 shooter, right? It's like 357 Magnum slash 38 special, right? So and I had that, and I have this 007 style, this 380, very small, right? And I had back in the days in Texas. I had also rifle 22. Yeah, it's very small, 22. Okay, I think that's what it's called. And I had this shotgun 20, not 12 gauge, but 20 gauge. Oh, yummy, funny. I love guns. Okay, and I had 45 semi-automatic, yeah, pistol. Okay, so yeah, there's revolver, 380, 45, 22 rifle, and 20 gauge shotgun. Okay, so I had 5 guns back in the days. When I was in Michigan, I did not have any guns because when I moved from Texas to Michigan, I sold all my guns to a gun shop. Okay, yeah. Actually, I called the Michigan police. Hey, would you take my 5 guns because I'm moving out of state? Would you take my guns? I would donate to you. I called the Michigan police, and they told me, "Hey, yeah, you don't. If we take your guns, if you donate to us, we have to break it apart. Okay, just sell it to your gun shops. Okay, and get some money for moving out cost." Police. Oh, I love police officers, male, female. Oh, they're fantastic. Okay, so that's what Michigan police told me. Yeah, just sell it to your gun shop. Okay, and get some money, moving out cost. Okay. I took their advice. I sold all my 5 guns to gun shops in Texas. Okay. Yeah, it was Texas police. Okay, sorry. Yeah, the Rangers, right? Yeah, so I called the Texas police. They recommended me to sell guns and get some money, moving our coast from Texas to Michigan. Okay. Yeah, it was Texas police. Right? And they're so nice, right? Yeah. Because I wanted to donate guns to Texas police. I wanted to donate them. Okay. And they said, oh yeah, if we take donation, we have to break it apart. Okay, so yeah, just sell it to gun shop, Texas gun shops, and make some money, moving out cost from Texas to Michigan. Okay, God bless them. They're so nice, right? Yeah. Not sure if it was city police or state police. Not sure, but yeah, we love police. Okay, police officers, they're fantastic. Yeah. So out here in Alaska, okay, we have no gun laws. Okay, you can conceal it, you can show it. It doesn't matter. We need guns because we are bears, right? So yeah. Okay. So up here, when I was in Michigan law school, yeah, I didn't have any guns. Okay, because I sold my 5 guns in Texas to a gun shop. Okay, they gave me a couple of $100. Okay, so yeah, I did use it for moving out cost, transportation, right? Yeah. Okay. So we talked about gun laws, right? Yeah. So the way I learned how to use a gun was in the U.S. Army. Okay. Very first time in my life, because in South Korea they don't have any guns. Okay. South Korea. I grew up there as a child. I'm still growing up, but they don't have any guns. Okay, in South Korea. So yeah, I never had chance to learn about guns because I didn't go to Korean Army. Okay, I went to U.S. Army, right? Uh, my friends in Korea they went to Korean Army because they had to, right? But I'm American citizen, so I didn't have to, right? But I did go to Korean Army recruiting station because why? Just wanted to say hello, okay? to appreciate their service. Okay. Oh, they're fantastic, right? Korean Army, they call it Rock Army. Republic of Korea, ROK, right? Let me tell you with my friends, okay? All right. So, what were we talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, yeah. So I grew up as a child in Korea for almost 2 decades. I learned how to drink from my own father, right? My Korean father, okay? Yeah, it's Asiatic, Far East Asia, China, Korea, Japan, okay? Taiwan. Yeah, we have Asian drinking culture, okay? We learn how to drink properly from our fathers, alright? So yeah, I learned how to drink alcohol properly from my father. But in America, fathers they teach their sons and daughters how to use guns properly, right? So it's like that, okay? So drinking alcohol in Asia, we learn from our fathers. In America, they learn how to handle guns properly from their own fathers, right? Or mothers, right? And I learned how to use guns properly in U.S. Army. Yeah, basic combat training. Fort Benning, Georgia, the home of infantry. Okay, M16, AR-15, whatever. Okay, rifle. Yeah, we learned that and we loved it. Okay, for me it was very first time that I handled a gun. Okay, we learned it from our drill sergeants. Fort Benning, Georgia, basic combat training. Okay, boot camp. It was fun. Okay, we went to shooting range, right? Yeah, lock and load, shooting the target. Oh, I love that. Yeah, good old army days, right? Yeah. So I learned how to use gun properly in the U.S. Army. Okay, like during our breaks, not breaks, but we had these mandatory gun cleaning sessions, right? We used like Q-tips, right? Oil, lubrication, right? Yeah, guns. Yeah, we cleaned out. They examined our guns, our sergeants. Okay. Yeah, we clean our guns, Q-tips, oil, lubricant. Yeah, all this carbon dioxide build up, right? We have to clean it out, right? So we even learned how to toss out, throw the grenade. Okay, in the basic combat training. Okay, yeah, it's part of the training. Okay, you take out the pin and you throw out the grenade. Okay, we did all that. Okay, yeah, machine gun. Yeah, machine gun. Yeah, learn how to shoot machine guns, right? It's part of base combat training. Okay, so good time. Yeah, I passed all the tests without any incident. Okay, all of us did. All right. Yeah, not a single incident. Right. I deployed to Afghanistan. Okay, for a year. We carried M16, AR-15, Army rifle. Right, 24/7. Not a single incident. Oh, they are loaded assault rifle. Not a single incident. Why? Because we are trained. We learned how to use guns properly. Entire 1 year in Afghanistan, we carried M16 24/7. Not a single incident. They are loaded weapon, assault rifles. Not a single incident happened when I was there in Afghanistan. 24/7 with loaded weapon. Every single one of us were required, mandatory. We had to carry assault rifle M16 everywhere, 24/7. Even when we go to chow hall, dining facility defect, or USO, when we go to sleep in our bunker, tent full of guys, and when we go to bathroom, when we take a shower, when we sleep, 24/7. Loaded M16, okay? For a whole year, 365 days, 24/7. We carried this loaded weapon, M16 assault rifle. The only time we used it, it was in a shooting range. Not a single incident. Why? Because we learned it right. US Army. We learned to use guns properly. The only time when we used our guns, paper target. Okay? Not a single incident happened when we deployed to Afghanistan. Okay? Not a single incident. Okay? Because we learned it right from US Army drill sergeants. Yeah, Fort Jackson, Fort Benning, Fort whatever, okay? We learned it right. So not a single incident happened. We did not abuse it, misuse it. No, we just went to shooting range once a year, right? That was it. To recertified, because every year in the US Army you have to get recertified. Okay? You go to shooting range, shoot on paper target, okay? You have to get recertified, alright? Training, alright? In Alaska, of course we have guns, right? But we don't have any shooting incidents. No, in Alaska, we don't shoot people. I mean, we shoot dogs, moose, bear. We get license, hunting license for that, okay? Or some self-defense. Yeah, these bears, right? Hunting license or self-defense. We use guns. This American band, Guns and Roses, whatever, right? Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm not National Rifle Association member. No, I don't have money to pay their annual fees, dues, membership dues. I'm not a member of that NRA, okay, National Rifle Association. I don't have money, okay. What I'm saying is, when I was in the U.S. Army, when I'm in Alaska right now, okay, gun, handgun, well, firepower, firepower powder is Chinese invention. It's Asiatic Chinese invention. Firecracker, right? But Westerners they learned it from China, Oriental. Okay, and they invented these guns. Okay, cannons. And Americans they invented this handgun. Okay, like you have this Smith and West, whatever. You have this Colt. Yeah, they are American companies, right? Yeah. Not to be confused with Smithsonian, they're more scientific, right? Yeah, whatever. So yeah, we as humanologists, we advocate for peace, love, and understanding. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of quoting from this song, right? Lost in Translation movie. Okay. Peace, love, and understanding. Okay. When I deployed to Afghanistan, okay. Yeah. Oh, we got along. I was lucky. I cannot tell you where in Afghanistan. That's secret, right? But I deployed to a very safe region in Afghanistan. Okay. Yeah. So we got along. Okay. They're fantastic. The Afghanistan merchants, cooks, Afghanistani restaurants, barber shop. We take 5 minutes break, okay? I'll tell you some deployment experience as a regular army, alright? Yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Let's stop and restart, okay? I'll see you soon. I'll tell you all about Afghanistan deployment experience. Fantastic people, okay? So, alright, see you soon.